गुड आफ्टरनून. ठीक आहे, आज आपण ह्युमन रिसोर्स मॅनेजमेंट मधला हे जे फर्स्ट चॅप्टर जो आहे तो आपण अभ्यासणार आहोत. तर याच्यामध्ये आपण थोडंसं परत रिपीट होत आहे. पहिले लेक्चर जे आहे ते रेकॉर्डिंग झाल्यामुळं. तर फर्स्ट चॅप्टर आहे ह्युमन रिसोर्स मॅनेजमेंट. याच्यामध्ये आपल्याला ह्युमन रिसोर्स मॅनेजमेंटची डेफिनेशन, नेचर अँड स्कोप, फंक्शन्स ऑफ HRM, त्याच्यानंतर त्याचे जे काही ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह असेल ते आपल्याला स्टडी करायचे. त्याच्यानंतर स्ट्रॅटेजी ऑफ ह्युमन रिसोर्स मॅनेजमेंट. तर इन दिस चॅप्टर मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह इज अंडरस्टँडिंग द कन्सेप्ट ऑफ ह्युमन रिसोर्स मॅनेजमेंट. Second, identify the nature and scope of HRM. Third objective, understanding the objective and importance of HRM. Exploring the various functions of HRM. Next, explain the strategy human resource management and its process. Describe the skill set required to become an efficient HR managers. First, human resource management means human resource management is an extent of its parent discipline, the personal management. Human resource management refers to managing the organization's workforce in an effective and effective manner. It aims at processing, developing, and maintain the resource, the human resource to achieve organization's goals, keeping in mind the satisfactions to each individual. Human resource is a multidisciplinary functions presence at all the layers of the organizations. Okay. Next, human resource management चे natures ठिकाणी. तर human resource management aims fulfill the goals of each individual and the organizations on a whole. Below the features of human resource management. Precise post human resource management is the inherent parts of an organization. It is pervasive in nature and present in all enterprise at all levels of management. It is the responsibility of each manager to select the right candidate under him and pay attention to the development and satisfactions to each subordinate. However, he can seek advice, the help from experts who have a special competence in the personal management. Second, people oriented. Human resource management focus on and values people at work, both individual and groups. It encourages people to develop their full protection and in return give the best to the organizations. People are assigned job and training to produce best results. Resulting gains are used to rewards people, the motivations them towards higher standards of performs. It brings people and organizations together in a manner so that the goals of each one is met. Second, action-oriented human resource management does follow rules, requirements, and policies, but it stays on actions. The focus is on providing effective and timely solutions to employees for any problems, tensions, or constraints by them. Future oriented to sustain and grow in this competitive environment. Organizations follow long term strategy planning, effective human resource management prepares people for current as well as future challenge, especially working is an environment characterized by dynamic change. Next, people-oriented human resource management force on and values people at work, both at work and groups encourage people to develop their full potential and in return give the best to the organization. Third, action-oriented human resource management does follow rules, records, and policies, but it state on actions. The force is on providing effective and timely solutions to employees for any problems, tensions, or compromise faced by them. Future oriented to sustain and grow in this competitive environment, organizations follow long-term strategy planning, effective human resource management, prepares people for current as well as future challenges, especially working is an environment characterized by dynamic change. Develop oriented HRM continuous works towards the development of employees. There are various tools used to make the employees reach their maximum potential. Training programs are held to help the employees enhance their skills and knowledge. Monetary and non-monetary reward structures are turned to motivate the employees. Also, job resigning methods like job enhancement and job enhancements are used to help them stay motivated and give their best efforts to the organization. Enhanced employees relations means HRM helps building a healthy relationship between the employees at various levels. It encourage mentoring and counseling to help employees in times of need. It aims at creating a culture in the organizations that is conducive to learning and growth. Interdisciplinary functions, the knowledge that has human resource management in interdisciplinary in natures. It divides knowledge from five major bodies. First one, education, system theory, third, economics, fourth, psychology, and organization behavior. Manager needs to understanding and appreciate the contributions of all such scope disciplines. Second point, a scope of HRM. Human resource management as a very wide scope. Every department and activity in an organization needs human resource, even if it is about running a machinery. Hence, management of human resource has a very strong impact on all other except of the business. The scope of human resource management can be broadly divided into there. HRM in a personal management, the objective here is to ensure the individual growth of each employees, which indirectly contributes to the overall growth of the entire organization, since its focus on manpower management that covers all except right from hiring, requirements, and selections, training, and development, inductions and orientation, transfer, promotion, competitions, layers of uh, attachments and employees productivity. HRM is in employees welfare. This except of HRM is considered with the working conditions and the amenities at the work place. It makes the environment work by eliminating workplace hazards, providing job safety, medical and health service, etc. It also helps in determining employees' real needs and fulfill them with active participation of the managements and employees, provides employees counseling, education and training. Also take care of proper ventilated and lighting, canteen facility, recreation facilities. For HRM industry relations, the main aim of this except is to maintain peace and harmony in the organizations and requires effective interactions with the labor or employees unions sensibly addressing their grievances and settling their dispute. It works towards safeguarding the interest of the employees by assuring the highest level of understanding, mentoring, disciplinary, producer, and solve problem with manual methods. For the objective of HIM, the primary objective of HRM is to place a competent and willing workforce into the right positions and the right time. First objective of HRM to help the organization achieve its goals. HRM is the means to assist the organizations to achieve its goals in ensures effective utilization of human resource, which in turn results in the efficient utilizations of all the other organization resource. Second, to employ skillful workforce and focus on their training and development. HRM aims at employing the skill and abilities of the workforce efficiently. It generates maximum development of human resource within the organization by offering opportunities for further for growth to employees through training and development. Third objective to ensure employee job satisfactions and mentions of quality of work life. HRM focus on fulfilling the personal objective of the employees, which helps in enhancing their contributions to the organizations. Their objective is to ensure respect for human beings by providing various service and welfare facilities to the personnel in identifies and satisfies the need of the individuals by offering various monetary and non-monetary rewards in reconcilies the organization's goals with the individual goals in such a manner that the personal feels a sense of community and loyalty towards it. Social little objective HRM must ensure that there is compliance with the legal and ethical standards of the society at each level and functions of the organizations and in place that the organization manage human resource in an ethical and social responsible manner. Functions of HRM, human resource management covers various operative and managerial functions that are performed at all the levels of the organizations. They have been discussed in details below. Uh, HR planning, first one, HR planning. Human resource planning is a process that identifies current and future human resource needs for our organizations to achieve its goals. The objective of human resource planning is to ensure the best fit between employees and jobs while avoiding manpower shortage and surplus. Job analysis and design in second point, job analysis, the determinations of the practices, critics of a job, though in depth and details examinations of the activities to be performed. It does a detailed analysis of the tasks achieved activities, duties, and responsibilities that are required to do a job. It is the first step to successfully human resource activities such as human resource planning, recruitment, selections, placement, training, performs, appraisal, etc. Job design allows job analysis involves designing the content of a job. It combines the tasks into a job to be assigned to an individual and whether fixed and duties and responsibility to do the job. While designing the job, the needs of the organizations and the needs of the individual manager must be balanced. Requirements and selections. Once job analysis and job design specifies the tasks, the responsibilities of a job, and the qualifications required to perform it. It is the followed by recruitments and selections. It is the process of hiring the right number of people of the right type at the right place. Documents is the process of searching the best qualified candidate from within or outside the organizations in a cost effective manner. It includes identifying and encouraging the candidates to apply for a job, receive applications, and screen them. Once the applications are received after the examinations, the right candidate in picked from it. This process is called selections. It involves choosing the most appropriately qualified candidate that best fits the job and can perform the task mostly successfully. Fourth function is orientations and placement. Orientations is the process in which the new employees are introduced made formally to their job. Complex process co-workers and organizations. Once the employees introduced to the organization, he is then placed in the suitable job involves assigning the duties and responsibility to the employees after matching the job requirements with the employees' qualifications. Placement includes assigning tasks to new employees and promotions or transfer of present employees. The new recruits for an initial period of time are put under probations to judge whether the candidate is fitting the job profile well. Training and development. Training is the process of enhancing the knowledge and skill of an employees required for a particular job. It improves the current performance of the employees and increasing his knowledge base for higher level job. Development is an ongoing and continuous process which aims at improving the personality and attitude of employees. Training involves improving a specific skill of an individual, whereas development aims at broader features and work towards improve the personality of an individual or work dynamic of team. Training is required more on the staff handling the operations on a company, whereas development is more common to the manager. Second point, performs appraisal. Performance appraisal performance appraisal is the assignment of how well an employee has performed his assigned duties and responsibilities. The assignment is done on the results obtained by the employees and the output achieved by him in the past, along with the employee's potential to grow in the future. In also measure performs appraisal helps in making the employees aware how well they are performing their job and guidance them for further development. Helps in designing the promotion and pay rise for each employee. recommendation, payment or compensations received in exchange of the service or employees in term as recommendations is considered of both monetary and non-monetary benefits. It mainly consists of the base pay, also known as wage or salary. Up and above the base pay, they can be compensated with variable pays like bonus, incentive, profit sharing, etc. Indirect rewards are also provided, such as retirement plans, vacation package, health cover, etc. Recommendations policy are well, though, as it's the most important factor in attracting and retaining the employees. It should also make sure to maintain the internal and external equality to avoid dissatisfactions amongst the employees. Eight communications and motivations. Effective communication is a very important contributor to the success of a business. It is a very important that the mission, vision, and objective of an organization is communicated to all. Each employees needs to clearly understand his and her role and responsibility. There should also be formally or informally communicated about their performance and guide. According motivations is the driving force that ours and the individual work towards a desire to goal with intensity, sense of directions, and consult efforts. Each individual might to be motivated with a completely different factor which should be carefully analyzed to energize these efforts. Welfare, safety, and health. Effective measures and programs ensure that the workplace meet the health, safety, and welfare needs of all the employees. Healthy measures and regulations ensures that the mental, physical, and emotional health of an employees is an state of well-being. It makes sure the working employees it adequate with the proper ventilation, cleanliness, provide temperatures and lighting and comfortable seating arrangement, etc. In case an employee is suffering from mental state as emotional, which it is the duty of the supervisors of sympathetically support the employees and help him overcome it. The workplace building equipments, device, and system should be maintained in an efficient manner so as to avoid hazard if a fault occurs. And next, industrial relations. Labor is one of the most important factors of production in any organizations. Healthy relationship between managers and labor are very important to ensure undoubtedly manufacturing activities reduce tension, confident and unwanted volunteers. It helps in smooth running all of the organizations and continuous work to the workers leading to achievements of targets. Hence, there needs to be a healthy communications and friendly relationship between managements and labor to be able to achieve higher efficiency and higher profit. Next point, strategy is human resource management. The main aim of strategy HRM to integrate a business strategy with HRM strategy. In the old time of the business environment, were different, the market were more stable. There was not much continuous advancement in technology. There was less variety in product and service. Customers did not have much choice and competitions was not at an all-time high. But with the globalization setting in, the trade barriers between the countries have been reduced decided to quite This upcoming challenge business need to be forced learning and create a strategy to be able to sustain and continually grow. In strategy, human resource management is made sure that the human resource policy and producer as well align with the strategy objective of the organizations. The knowledge and talent of the workforce has a very vital role to play in the success of a business, realizing the fact that since the global economy has upon a lot of opportunities for the complement resource attending, managing, mentoring, and retaining them has become the most critical issue for any organizations. At each step of strategic management model, the focus on human resource is aligned with the strategic plan for the business. Since strategy management is very different from traditional ways of running a business, there can be seen a hug difference between the traditional and strategic approach. Next, defining organization goals. Defining organization goals. The first step, the strategy management starts with evaluations the company's mission, vision, goals, and values. While doing so, the organization aligns collections of HR practices, programs, and policy to facilitate the achievement of the organization strategy objective. Second, analysis the environment. Analysis the environment SWOT. S means strength, W means weakness, O means opportunities, and T means threat. Analysis is an important tool used in strategy management. It looks into the strength and weakness of the organizations, of opportunities, availability outside the organizations, and the 3D space from the competitions. While doing so, it not only focus on the employees' relations but also on their relations with the internal and external customers. Third, formulations of strategy. Management evaluations all of the factors and formulation strategy on the corporate, business, and specific function levels. While doing so, strategy are framed from a long-term perspective, which requires HR to be proactive and align HR strategy to various time frames in a flexible manner. Implementations of strategies. Once the strategies are formulated, activities need to be performed to implement them. It deals with the leadership style, structure of the organizations, and the management of human resource. Unlike the traditional bureaucratic roles and policy strategy, HR replace specialization by cross training, teamwork, encourage pyramids employees to carry out a job responsibility in a free flowing way by encouraging autonomy at various levels. Second, strategy evaluations. This is the final phase where it is a major whether the strategy implements has lead to achieve the desired results. HR aims at increasing performance imaging, employee satisfaction, etc. To achieve this, ensure to achieve this, they ensure effective management of staffing, selection, development, training, and retentions to fit with the organization strategy and culture. Next, skills and provisions of HR manager. Job of an HR manager is the most challenging one. as there is no factor of our productions as complex as people. HR manager need to integrate process, people, and technology is an efficient and effective manner that should enable the organizations to achieve its goals. While doing all these, they need to assist, develop, reward, and return a wide variety of people discussed below are the skill set the that an efficient HR manager should process. First one, multi-knowledgeable. HR manager should possess knowledge of all the device fields that collectively run a business, since HR management is required in all the departments and at all levels. It is important that HR manager should be complete in all the device areas of finance, sales, marketing, operations, etc. Personal attributes. HR managers should process the mental ability to communicate, articulate, and handle people and situations with intelligence. He should have the learning skills as he needs to constantly upgrade himself to stay upstate with the outside world. Coaching and teaching is a continuous process that a HR professional undertakes to uh, develop the employee skills and personality. And they should process the discussions to discriminations between right and wrong and use ethical attitude while dealing with people and situations. HR managers should have both the leadership and uh, executive skills. They should be able to lead a large group of people towards a course of actions that is in the best interest of the individual as well as the organizations. They should also accurately and quickly execute the management the decisions regarding personal issues. Third, professional attitude. HR managers jobs getting professionalized. He should be organized as there is no margin of error when dealing with the views and carries of people. He should have comprehensive understanding of HR policy, principles, programs, practice, and laws. Ethical attitudes. For healthy and successfully running of a business, it is very important that the HR manager compile to the code moral principles and values with respect to what is a right or wrong. Employees should be coached from time to time, and their ethical dilemmas should be clearing. In case of any violation, the company should not hesitations to punish the unethical behavior of the employees. HR professionals should communicate clearing and fairing and aim to promote quality. HR professionals are company conscious and keepers of consideration information. They should respect and maintain privacy always. Finished in this chapter. In this chapter, main summaries human resource management aims at attracting second, it is present in all the functions and all the levels of the organizations, and it is a continuous and future oriented process. Third, it aims and aligning human resource strategy with business strategy to be able to survive and grow in today competitive world. Uh, to achieve all of the above, it performs various functions like recruitment and selection, training and development, designing, performs appraisal, etc. Second, third, HRM manager should be skillful and intelligent as the mining the most complex factor of production. For example, people is very challenging job. In this chapter, question is what is mean by human resource management. Next, human resource management scope of human resource management. Explain the nature of human resource management. Next question: human resource functions of human resource management. Explain the skills and provisions of HR managers. In this question is asked in this topic. Um, second, second question. Second topic: human resource planning. Human resource planning is a process that forecasts the company's future manpower demand by analysis the current supply, the gaps, if any, the on-time missions or purpose of human resource planning is to align the future human resource to future organization strategy and needs so as to maximize the future returns on the investment in human resource in ensure that an organization is always equipped with the right number and kind of people at the right place and time. They should be capable of efficiently and effectively comprise their tasks that are required to achieve the goals of the organizations as a whole. Accordingly, sir, human resource planning is the process including forecasting, developing, and controlling by which firms ensure that it has the right number of people and the right kind of people at the right place at the right time doing work for which by the economically most useful. In this chapter, main objective is understanding the concept of human resource planning. Second, describe the various objectives of human resource planning. Third, explain in details the various steps involved in the human resource planning process. Installing the various human resource team and forecasting techniques. Explain the concept of job evaluations. Third, describe the job evaluations process. Explain the concept of human resource information system and discuss its benefits. First one, objective of human resource planning. The main objective of human resource planning is to determine its future HRM requirements and to plan as to how the existing HR can be utilized optimally. It aims to ensure best fit between employees and job while avoiding manpower shortage and surplus. Further, the objective of human resource planning are discussed. First one, to forecast further requirements for HR. HR planning is essential to project the future manpower needs of an organization. If HR planning is not done efficiently, it can lead to overstaffing or understaffing. Next, realizing organization's goal. The basic aim of HR planning is to have an accurate and optimum number of the employees at any given point in time. They should have the skills required to accomplish each job to meet the organizational objective. Effective management of change. An organization face consult internal and external change, merge, acquisitions, government regulations, technology, etc. These change are to be proactively since from time to time so that HR plan would fit in with the strategy business objective. HR planning should ensure that even during such times of change, the organization should not suffer due to non-ability of qualified people. Effective utilization of human resource. HR exists the current human resource capability based on their competence, skills, training, qualifications, etc. against the capacity need to achieve the organization's goals, keeping in the inventory of the exiting personnel helps utilize the exiting resource more effectively in relations to the job requirements. HR strategy plans and programs are then design, development, and implement to close the gaps. Promoting employees. HR planning is required to maintain data and access the performance of each employee. The promotion is viewed as describable by employees that it is an form of recognitions for those who make the significant and effective work contributions. HR plan constantly work on ensuring regular promotions to compensate people on a justifiable basis. Requirements of effective HRMs. First one, clear understanding on the objective. HR manager should have a clear understand on the objective behind HR planning. They should very well understand its critical impact on other functions of human resource management and the goal accomplishment. Communications, sustain and regular communications and harmonious relationship between the line manager and HR manager basically instead. Third, alignment. HR plans should be aligned properly with the organization mission, visions, and strategy goals. They should fit into the present and future requirements of the organization. And second, top management support. Active employees, the proper guidance from the top management is extremely important before starting the human resource planning projects. The support and complement of the top managements must be ensured. And fifth, human resource information system. It is a very important for organizations to have a strong HRIS in place while starting the human resource planning process, as planning requires objective and comprehensive data for decision making. It is thus essential for an organizations to mention up to date and accurate HR records. It should mention competence human resource information regarding the employees, demographics, career progressing, appraisal, skills, qualification, experience, performance, and promotions, rating, etc. Okay, thank you. Next lecture आपण ह्युमन रिसोर्स प्लॅनिंग प्रोसेस हा पार्ट आपण कंटिन्यू करूया. आज आपण इथं थांबूया. ओके, थँक्यू व्हेरी मच.